you actually brought up earlier, like a Disney on Ice or like a fucking like the fucking monster truck or anything goofy as fuck that you're like, why am I here? But also you're like, this is actually not that bad type of
Hey,
show.
dude. Hey, I like that a lot. That is.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Episode 8. Fair Enough Podcast. Bob sitting here in Detroit. Mikey sitting over there in Chicago. Jack somewhere in Mount Pleasant or Saginaw, wherever he is. We are back after an eventful weekend for me. I don't know how it was for you, but we'll get into that. We'll get into weekends. We're going to get into some live performance type stuff today, whether it be concerts or comedy shows or a monster truck rally, you name it. We're going to touch on it today, and we'll talk about what you drink there, what you eat there, what you wear there, where you sit. Are you crowd surfing? We'll talk about all that shit. So stay tuned. But first, let's talk about our buddy John over at Rogue Creative. Anything that you need. If you have a business and you need some graphic design shit, talk to John over at Rogue Creative, roguecreative.org. He does a better job than all the big guys, and he cuts their prices in half. So what the fuck are you doing? Go see John at roguecreative.org for any of your advertising or graphic design needs. He's also on Instagram. It's Rogue Creative _, and that is ROGUE Creative _ on Instagram. So go give him a follow there, and you can shoot him a DM that way too, if that's easier for you. So Rogue Creative, roguecreative.org. Shout out to our guy, John.
This episode of Fair Enough is also sponsored by Skincare by Jasmine. Jasmine's a licensed esthetician located out of Evergreen Park. Once again, this is all only for my Illinoisans right now. She specializes in body waxing and facial services. Everything she does is customized to your specific skin type and needs. If you're looking for something to do and relax, get that beautiful glow, book now at skincarebyjasmine.booksy.com. I actually just got my Skincare by Jasmine treatment this weekend. You see me looking fresh as fuck. I don't got those big caterpillars up on my eyes no more. They're just a little thick.
There
She
ain't
does
no
awesome
treating
work.
those.
She's quick. Yeah, fuck off, bro. But yeah, you can go to skincarebyjasmine.booksy.com, or you can find her on Instagram as well as Skincare by Jasmine. We will put their socials up on the page, or we'll post them on our social, one way or the other. We'll get them out to you so you can see it and you can click on it, and yeah, we'll go from there with it. So let's get into this episode, baby.
So do you want to address what's going on my face, or do you want to just skip right over it?
I mean, you brought it up, bro. I don't have much to
Well,
say about it.
I wanted to bring it up before you brought it up. So it's bad, hey?
It's
Is it bad or is it weird?
It's not that. It's just so not normal. Like,
Yeah.
because it doesn't, not to be an asshole or anything. It doesn't look like a mustache. It just
Well,
looks
it's
like you
not.
took a ballpoint pen and stabbed yourself a bunch of times. So,
So mean.
so
Fuck you.
I mean, I'm just saying. So once maybe you grow some like depth to it, it might not look that bad. What is the occasion, if you don't mind me asking?
There was no occasion. So our friend Gary was like, for pond hockey, which is where I was this weekend. He was like, I'm going to grow out the stash. Well, I'm not going to grow out the stash. He had a beard already. So he's like, I'm going to cut. Like, I'm just going to shave the rest of my beard and just have the stash. Yeah. And then one of our other buddies had a mullet. And so I was like, damn, like, what better time than now? I've never, ever tried to grow it out. Like, I've never let it grow out. My dad, when I was little, had a stash. And he has, like, super dark hair like mine. So his stash comes in super dark. And mine's definitely coming in dark. It's just taking a minute. Like, this is like, when did I shave last? Wednesday? So Wednesday to Tuesday.
So all I can see
Not bad.
is it's well, and also you kind of got a big gap between it. Like, so whatever. Anyways, I don't. You kind of look like a combination of fucking the cartoon. His name is Boris Badenov. Um, it's from the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. If you guys go look it up,
Yikes.
it's like a combination of that and Dick Dastardly, the fucking dude from the racing car fucking cartoon.
I'm just
It's
a cartoon right now. That's basically what it is. I was hoping for
yeah,
more of like a, oh yeah, you look like Miles Teller or you look like The Rock. One of
The
those.
Rock. No, I mean, no, you don't. I
Okay.
mean,
Well,
you
I'm
look good though.
gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
I think you should grow
Tomorrow's
it.
a big day because I'm going into the office tomorrow.
Ooh,
So it's like
just
it's
wear your
ride or
mask.
die, bitches.
Just make sure you're masked up the whole time.
Yeah,
Boom.
but I'm not a masked up guy in there though. They already know. If
Uh,
I come in wearing a mask, they'll be like, "What's wrong with you? You should be going home." I can't come in wearing a mask.
yeah, that's fair.
So I
Do
think I'm
you
just
got
gonna let it
COVID?
ride. I don't have like meetings tomorrow. I don't know.
I mean, I mean, in reality, if someone asks, they tell them to get fucked. All right, like or if like you don't get you don't sell the whatever because of your mustache, they don't deserve your product, bro. That's fucking absurd. So
Can you
fuck them,
imagine?
right?
Yeah.
I didn't
I
like
think
that
it's
thing on
more
his lip.
so of just gonna be like my manager's just gonna be like, you look like shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be
And
like,
laugh about it. He's like, you're a
you
fucking
forget
idiot.
something? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Oh
exactly.
man, that's funny. But I mean, it's always fun to do that. I mean,
I gotta try,
every
man. I've never experimented.
yeah,
Never.
that's the problem. You gotta run it. Might as well fuck it, right? And then
Fuck it.
once it gets to give it like 2 more weeks, and you'll actually have a stash, and you can be like, yeah, I'm just a stash guy for like a day or two.
That'd be sick. A day or two? I'm keeping that shit
Funny.
forever if it actually grows in. Get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna look like you're gonna have the Austin Matthews' fucking mustache.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah,
That's what makes him so
so
good at hockey.
it's
That, or
fair.
you know who else I was thinking of that has a great stash?
Cool.
Is what's his dick from Super Troopers?
Oh,
Not Farva, like the main dude.
what's his name? I can't think of
I
his
don't
first
know
name.
what his
Jay
name is, dude.
Chandrasekhar. It's Jay Chandrasekhar.
That's
That's
what
his
his name
name.
is?
The brown dude, right?
No,
The
not
dark
the
dude.
brown dude. He's sick though. That'd be a great mustache too.
Oh, okay.
No, the
That's
white dude.
Stashes. So not
He's in
Farva.
the no, but he's in the new fire department show with Farva.
Yeah. I don't know his
Yeah.
name.
I don't
Uh,
know his name
but
either. You know who
he's
I'm talking
Fink
about.
in Beer Fest when he's jerking off the frog.
Yes.
Yeah,
And in Super Troopers, he's a dude that's like, "You boys like
In
Mexico?"
Mexico. Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
him.
great character.
Yeah.
He's the best character in that movie too. So,
Yeah,
fuck
he
it.
is. Um so weekend, how was your weekend? What did you do this weekend?
I what did I do Friday? Oh, Friday. I went out to a local bar, local pub with my bud. Same shit as I do pretty much every Friday, unless there's something fun going on. Uh,
Yeah.
I, so I got the funniest story. So we go to this bar, right? We're chilling all night long. You know, you see a couple locals that you see every weekend. No big deal, whatever. So it's like 11, no, like 10:30. It closes at noon. So we only had an hour and a half left. Um, we leave because my buddy's got to go pick up some weed or something. I don't know what the hell he needed to do. He had to go stop somewhere. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just in the car. We're like, well, let's go back out, but we didn't want to go back to the same bar after we just left. But we didn't know what else to do because like we didn't feel like driving far because we were drunk. Well, not
Right.
drunk, but we were drinking and it was snowing and shit was icy, right? Anyway, so we're like,
Mhm.
fuck it, let's just go back. Let's just go back to Chuck's. Like, we got an hour. We stroll back in, looking like assholes. We go out, we got 2 drinks each and 2 shots each, right? So we had an hour left. They had us call. We're like, fuck it, let's just get all this drinks. So then we end
Yep.
up tuned in, right? Bartender comes over to us and she's like, oh, one of those shots is on somebody across the bar. And I look over, and it's a couple people that work there, I guess. Like they all work there. And one of the girls I used to kind of like, I didn't hook up with her, but we used to talk, right? So I assumed it was, I assumed it was from her. So I'm like, all right, yeah, no big deal. Like I'm like, all right, cool, that's nice. She's drinking, whatever. I look at my buddy and I go, hey, since I got one of these shots for us for free, you pay for the other shot type of thing, or something like that. And he's like, dude, pretty sure she only bought one of the four shots. I'm like, no fucking way. I'm like, I'll bet you that she bought a round for us. And if she bought a round, you pay for everything. And if she just bought one, I'll pay for everything. So whatever, we take the shots, we're drinking, hour goes by, get the check, only one fucking shot. I'm like, motherfucker,
Damn.
dude. So
Damn.
I get juice out of $40, whatever the fuck it was. So I go over to the group of people, like I go up to her like, hey, asshole, you couldn't just buy me a whole round? Like I just
Yeah.
lost a bet because of you. She
Right.
goes, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, you bought a shot for me, right? And she's just like, no. And I was like, well, who bought the shot? And she's like, oh, it was my friend, this girl right here. And I'm like,
Ah,
I
classic
felt
who done it.
I was like, I felt so dumb because I was thinking, I was like, oh, she's trying to like, flirt bullshit, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I go up to her like, oh, and I'm, me drunkenly being like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
thanks, but also you costed me money. And it ends up not even being her. I felt like a fucking idiot, dude. I didn't even know how to, I just walked away. I couldn't even speak anymore.
So what's the story with the other chick then? The chick that actually bought you the shot.
So I was like, hey, and then like we all had to leave. It was like 12:15, and
Yeah.
they were like, oh, like come to this bar that we're going to, and we were like, maybe. And then I talked to the guy that was driving. He's like, dude, I'm not driving that far. I'm not. He's like, I don't want to get a ticket or anything like that. Yeah, but I was also on the same page. I you know, but yeah, that was my Friday, and then I actually did end up going over to someone's house and kind of whatever, having a little night. Um, It was Friday, and then Saturday I did that shit with my family, like I explained last week. I got some bomb ass shit. Um, One something that you saw, that clock. You saw the clock that I got, the one with the
Yeah,
shoes
that was
on it.
sick.
Yeah,
That was a gift from your family?
yeah. My to-be sister-in-law got that, and she got me some shit that
Man.
hasn't come in the mail yet. That'll be posted up, and it'll be part of the podcast from now on.
Yeah, where's the
It's like a
clock?
little the clock. I mean, it's I don't have it hung up yet.
You need to just
Her,
hang that shit from your boxes.
Yeah, well, I got something else that I'll show. You guys will see it next week. It'll be part of the podcast from here out going on. So, um,
Nice.
but yeah, this is great. That Saturday was great, dude. We haven't hung out as a family like that, like where we all just no arguments, like just everyone was on the same fucking level, man. It was great. I was very very happy with the night. So
That's
pretty low
rare, man.
key,
I think
but
everybody
yeah.
can relate to that, you know?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It's just a
So
rare thing where everybody's clicking at a family
yeah,
party,
yeah,
especially like when you don't see each other very often. Like shit can hit the fan real
yeah.
quick and then it's
Oh
over.
yeah, and we're a volatile family too. We had like between like we'll argue and like shit gets loud and like people leave. Like it happens.
Shit gets
Seriously. I
loud
mean
and
we
people leave.
I mean
Put
it's
that
not
on a
like we
shirt.
we don't we don't like fight or anything, but we get loud sometimes and it's like, man, like what the fuck? But not that night. It was beautiful.
Hmm.
Yeah, couldn't complain. How was Stignus or Saint Ignace or whatever the fuck it's called?
Snigness was a
Stignus?
great time as usual. It's always a blast, man. Like talk about like the family thing. That's what it is. Every time we're up there, we stay with Cody's parents. Thank you to Jeff and Sandy every year for hosting us. So there were what, 6 of us staying there.
Jeez.
Um, yeah, and Sandy just makes all this food for us, and so we were eating lasagna, crab salad, every cookie and brownie you could think of. Like gained 100 pounds while we were there, but that's the point, right? And it
Hey.
was
Oh
so
yeah.
awesome. But Friday, so I don't play in this thing anymore, right? I played
Oh, you
once.
didn't play?
I did play,
Oh,
but
okay. Go
I
on. Sorry.
don't play in this thing anymore. I played
Uh,
once, and it's cool. But I don't know. It's just an event where like it's so fun to walk around and like see all the rinks and see everything and not
Yeah.
that they're playing for a long time. Their games are only 40 minutes, but
That's a
and
long
you're
fucking
gassed
time,
and then
dude.
yeah, and you don't know like Friday night you're getting fucked up and you don't know what time like you do on Thursday, you end up knowing what time all your games are, but like you might be committing to getting fucked up on Friday and then playing a game at 9 a.m. You don't know
Yeah,
until that Thursday. So
not about
like
it.
no, and it's fine. Like we always go to the game and watch, but
Hmm. Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
But anyways, so our buddy that was on the team was in Florida up until like Thursday, and he was supposed to fly back Thursday night, fly into Detroit, and then drive up Friday to play.
Oof.
And the flight got canceled because it was super shitty in Michigan this weekend. This weekend, like Thursday and Friday, especially in Detroit. Detroit was a shit show. Um, so Cody on Thursday night, like we're about to leave, and he's like, "You better bring your shit, dude. I think you're gonna have to play on Friday."
Oh
And I'm like,
god.
"Fuck." so, so I end up playing on Friday. We have a 2 o'clock game, and we're going up against this team. So we're in the second tier. We're the second to the top. So there's platinum and then there's gold. We were in gold.
Okay.
And it's like 21 and over, a mix of kids that played college and kids that played high school. And we played this team that was like good in platinum last year or 2 years ago when they had it. And this year, for whatever reason, they went down to gold. It was kids that were all, they were from Pennsylvania. They all played on the Penn State club team. And they've been playing
Jesus
together for
H.
like 9 fucking years. Yeah.
What?
They they come out. We have no plan. First of all, we didn't like set up a diamond. There was no umbrella happening, and we just got shit on for 40 minutes. It was bad, like a non-competitive hockey game.
Well, who
So
the
I was,
fuck? How many? What is it? 4-on-4 or what is it?
yeah. So it's 4-on-4. So we had 7 guys. So we had 3 extra guys, and you're gassed because
Yeah,
you're on the
100%.
lake. So the wind is blowing. So half the time you're fighting the wind to skate because it's just open. You know,
Yeah,
like we're on Lake Michigan and Lake Huron, right where they meet, by like the
yeah,
bridge, Lake Superior
yeah.
ish. So yeah, it was brutal. Friday was the most brutal game weather wise for sure. It was super windy, super cold. And then Pat got up there, the guy that missed his flight
Son
Friday
of a
night.
bitch.
Yeah, so he got to play both games Saturday, but we were already out because you can't lose a game. If you lose,
Oh, you're
if you
done.
lose, we would have needed that Penn State team to lose again, and that wasn't going to happen. And they
Fuck.
shit on everybody and won the whole thing. They should be in platinum, and they will go to platinum next year. So,
Yeah, what kind of sandbagging ass shit is that? Like,
sandbagging ass shit is
what the
exactly what it
fuck?
is. They're like,
That
let's
is.
just go and let's get a W this year, and then we'll go back up.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. That is so whack. Fucking, hey,
Oh
Pat,
yeah,
you can't be good looking like that and late. Figure it the fuck
yeah.
out, bud.
No shit. No shit. Yeah, it was hard to be up there with any of those guys. Our whole fucking team is good looking. It was crazy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Uh,
That's why that
but yeah,
stash
it's
is up
fun.
there.
I'm good. I'm good for one.
Yeah,
I'm
I
good
mean,
for
that's
one
fair.
game. So
Yeah.
I can
It
sub
just
in
seems
every
like
now and then.
I just feel like you said though, like it's such a cool environment. I feel like it's such a cool environment that you're walking around bullshit, drinking this and everything, like with zero stress of playing the game or even caring about who wins what game or that. Fuck that, dude. So
Exactly.
that sucks. Anyone else that you guys went up there with not supposed to play, or were you going to be the only one?
I was the only one. We ended up calling up a ringer Thursday
Oh,
on
nice.
our way up. Yeah, one of our buddies was like, "Hey, I got a guy that could play, and he's sick. We've known him forever." And we're like, yeah, send him up."
Yeah.
So I could just sent it up. Uh, he's a dentist. They're all dentists. Everybody.
Jesus.
Our team name is Drill and Phil. Their team name.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Nice.
yeah,
I
man.
could go
Next year
more.
you're
Come
gonna have
on
to
now.
come.
Yeah, but I don't want to play though.
No, you're not playing. We're not playing.
Okay. All right.
No,
Cool.
but you'll
Yeah.
come and we'll set up in the beer tent and run a live podcast.
Yeah, or just
Be
fucking get
sick.
wasted. Fuck around a
Oh,
live podcast.
it would be so fun, dude. Labatt does a good job, like with the beer tent and everything. And there's tons of
Like,
merch, and like Howie's hockey tape shows up, and they have all their merch. And
yeah, it's crazy how professional that is. It's wild.
yeah, no, it's
Um,
cool. If you
yeah,
haven't been up, I highly suggest doing it. Going to St. Ignace and going to the pond hockey
yeah,
tournament. Like I said, even if you're not playing, it's a blast. It's even more fun. So
yeah. Fucking
everybody
right,
goes to the
dude.
same bar after and gets shitty all night. So it's a great time. Good
If
camaraderie.
does anybody when you guys go to and say hi to Cody's parents, does anybody like give her the Danny Zuko ever? I feel like if I heard the name Sandy, the only way I would ever address her would be like, "Hey, Sandy." Every
I was like,
time
what are you talking about?
I like
Hey,
when you said
see?
Sandy, I couldn't get it out of my head. I had to address the fact that every time I hear that name, I say it like an asshole.
No, I will do that next time though, because she
Absolutely,
shits on me because I don't have a DOP kit, a DOP bag,
dude.
whatever.
Yeah, fuck a
You've seen
top
my
bag.
thing.
Yeah, it's a
I bring a
bag.
zip. I bring a Ziploc bag full of all my
Bro,
deodorant and all
I
that
do the
shit.
same fucking thing. I remember last time we were in Mayo, Chutzy was fucking shitting on you for not having it. Like, who
Everybody
cares,
notices
bro?
it. I'm like, damn, dude, I
Yeah,
gotta keep this shit hidden because everybody
for
sees it and they're
real,
like, oh,
dude.
sick DOP kit. Like even Sandy, oh,
Yeah.
sick DOP kit. I'm like, okay,
Like, dude, I'm just
Sandy.
gonna yeah, I'm just gonna bring a tooth I'll just bring a toothbrush in my fucking back pocket and be like, like, get the fuck
Exactly,
out of here.
motherfucker.
Ah,
This is what I
that
got.
shit's yeah, that's just so dumb. But got a good little transition here. Kind of jump into what we're actually running into, and seen a bunch of live hockey all weekend. But what's your opinion on what is your favorite source of live entertainment? I remember in a couple episodes ago I was saying how I really enjoy stand up comedy, and I think that might be my favorite type of stand up or live entertainment. So, what is your favorite type of live entertainment and why?
I've been thinking a lot about this, and
Mm-hmm.
I almost don't have a straight answer. But I'm gonna ask you this: does like a sporting event count?
100%. Absolutely.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
think I think that my favorite is a playoff hockey game.
Oh, that's so
Like
specific.
every
Mm-hmm.
playoff game I've been to at the Joe is one of the more unbelievable events like I've ever been to, win or lose.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is just insane, and everybody's all on the same page, and it's just loud for the full 2.5 hours. It's fucking insane.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
awesome.
cool, and yeah, for those reasons, I'm out. That's why. That's definitely my favorite event is a playoff hockey game.
Yeah. Just hockey though, no other sport, like just specifically a hockey game.
I've never seen a playoff football game. Might never.
That's fair. I didn't even think about that. I've never seen a playoff anything game. I've never been to a playoff game in my life, so
You
I
never went to
wouldn't
a
know.
Hawks playoff game? What
No,
the hell is wrong with you?
bro,
How have you never gone to one of those?
dude, I don't have any money, and at the time, oh, I didn't have any money, and at the time, like it's not like the city doesn't revolve around the hockey team, kind of like how Detroit did. You know, like that was like a thing. You know what I mean? I feel like Michigan, it's like I don't know. There's just
Yeah, I
so
mean the
much other
wings are
shit
definitely
going on.
important, but you can't tell me that the Hawks aren't when the Hawks are buzzing that
No, I know,
like
but I'm just saying, like
Chicago's
as a
not vibing. I mean, dude, the UC is packed like twenty
every
thousand
time, yeah,
plus. Yeah,
dude, for like
every night.
yeah, they sold out for like 8 straight years or something like that. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like we weren't we would go to baseball games and shit. Like we weren't I didn't go to my first Hawks game until 2012 maybe.
Yeah,
Like
that's
also too
wild,
like
man. That's
yeah,
wild.
like when I was young, the Hawks weren't even on TV my whole childhood. So like the Hawks weren't like I don't know, they just got
They
good
didn't
out of
sign a
nowhere.
contract.
No, they were like I don't know. They the fucking I don't know
What do
all
you
the
guys have
deets.
over there? Don't you have like WGN or some stupid shit? That's what like the White
They
Sox are
play
on or the
on
Cubs are on,
No, the Cubs used to be on WGN. Then they moved to Marquee. They have like their own fucking network now. It's called the Marquee Network.
and
But
it's
the
just for the
Bulls,
Cubs.
yeah, they play like other like they'll play like softball and like other sports and shit too. But it's for the Cubs. Like the Bulls, the Sox, the Hawks play on NBC Sports Chicago or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we have Fox Sports Detroit. Well, we used to, but now it's Bally Sports Detroit.
Oh, you
Whatever,
guys
same
are. So
shit.
that's
But
funny. I was actually talking about that with my brother the other day, and he was like, "Are they a Bally Sports?" And I was like, "I don't know, honestly."
yeah, all the
But
Fox Sports got turned into Bally Sports.
mm,
But yeah,
but
that's
yeah,
wild.
yeah, dude. I fucking I can't be specific on the old playoff situation, but I disagree with the hockey game in general. Um, like I said, I do think that fucking a stand up comedy show. I'm coming to love it so much that I think that's my favorite thing, and I think it's just because it's so fucking personal and
Yeah, it
like
is. It's very intimate.
it's like even the big guys. Like I mean, I went and saw Sebastian Maniscalco, and he sold out the United Center fucking 4 days in a row. That guy doesn't count, but like most
Yeah,
people, it's like 2,000, maybe 5,000 people, and it's like I don't know. That shit's so fucking dope.
it is sick.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
So like,
Ooh.
do you think that you would rather see that 2,000 person show 100 times over the arena show for a comedy show,
Yeah, yeah.
or depends on
Um,
who it is?
I think it depends on who it is, but I think like the guys that sell out the big show, like Sebastian is just so fucking big. It's kind of like I mean,
Yeah.
not to like a Cosby back in the day, like he was just so big, like he's not doing,
Yep.
you know,
Eddie
um,
Murphy.
yeah, you're selling out Madison Square Garden and shit like that. But yeah, I'd rather do the smaller shows any day of the week. Um, you're just so close to them, dude. Like you're not even that close, or like in terms of the seating, it's like you're in row K and you're still right there, man. I don't know. It's just I like how like intimate it is. And if you want to be an asshole
Yeah.
heckler, you could. You could
Right.
just yell out. Um,
Yeah.
I don't
That'd be
enjoy the way
sick.
that they do the fucking having to get drinks at those places stink though, because like their seats aren't even normal seats; they're just like folding chairs. So you have to
Yep.
like
Set up on the general admission
yeah,
area.
yeah, it's just a pain in the nutsack. But I mean, I think the next favorite thing though is a baseball game. Personally, for me, I like a baseball game over a hockey game. Um, Football and basketball can fucking beat feet, but
Yeah.
and then a concert. I mean, concert's number three. But I mean, I just love baseball so much, man. But
Yeah. Well,
man,
and you
just
get to
think,
go to Wrigley. So I mean,
yeah,
it's a
yeah,
little
that's
bit
true.
different than everybody else.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, come on, we were
Come on.
fucking horrible. We're the fucking worst though. We've been so bad for so long that's like I actually just kind of invested in some season tickets today, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, so my two brothers and a buddy of theirs or like got season tickets. But I pretty much put up some money in order to be like the first guy in line when they can't get there. You know what I mean?
Mmm.
So like he's gonna pay me back the money, and then it's gonna be like, hey, if I can't go to the game, come on, daddy. So
How many ticks? Two?
yeah, they got two seats. So and they're
One
splitting
for
it
dad?
three ways. Yeah. Well, come on down. Fucking right.
Let's
Absolutely.
go.
I
I'm
know. For
psyched.
real. We need to get you there. Hell
We
yeah.
were supposed to go last
Um,
year, and the shit we just couldn't. We had too much
well,
shit going on.
and I mean the whole fucking COVID thing and all that shit kind of fucked
Yeah, that
everything up.
messed
Let's
up.
get real. Kind of fucked up all fucking live shit for the fucking year last year, man. Like there was
Yeah.
still a lot of concerts, but like dude, I missed out on seeing Wayne. I missed out on seeing two Cubs games, and I missed out on one other fucking concert right when COVID
Damn.
hit, man. And I've never seen Wayne. I mean, dude, it was like I had him in like 2 weeks. We were going to like four fucking places, and I was like, let's go. And I have never seen Wayne, and it got canceled, and he never rescheduled, dude. Ah, ah. We
And
know you've
that,
seen Wayne, you lucky bitch.
yeah, I saw him. Yeah, it was Blink, Wayne, and Neck Deep. One of the most awesome shows I've ever seen.
That's gross.
Uh, so for stand up comedy, who is like who's your great white buffalo?
Who is it? It's actually someone that I'm gonna go see, and it's John Mulaney. I'm
Yeah,
gonna, yeah, like I'm going to see him in July, I believe, and he's probably my favorite comic of all time.
damn, I
Yeah,
didn't know
I
that.
yeah, he's my guy. I mean, I would have loved to see Eddie Murphy back in the day. I think Eddie Murphy Raw or Delirious or whatever.
Yep,
That would have been that's like the real Great White Buffalo because I'll never be able to see that. But
right.
my dad went and saw that. I was like in the '80s.
He
I was
saw him on
like,
the Raw tour.
yeah, on the Delirious tour.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you. He saw him when he was in the red fucking jumpsuit or whatever. I was
Yeah,
like, you're a
the
fucking
Raw
cock.
tour.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude, my
pussy.
dad talks about shit like that all the time, and it makes me so mad. He's like,
I don't know.
"Yeah, last time I was at DT, I was Motley Crue and Def Leppard." I'm like, "Oh, that's fucking
Yeah.
sick!" Like,
All right.
yeah, like yeah, I saw Motley Crue 3 times. It's like, what?
What, dude? That's the crazy part about those guys. Like, dude, they all like. If you saw one rock band, you saw him 1,000 times. I swear. It's like people were
And you
super
saw
fans
all of
back
them.
in the day. Yeah, 100%. It's crazy.
I feel like that kind of like maybe it's just me living in my own bubble because I'm signing up to go to every concert under the sun lately.
Yeah,
Um, Today, fucking Sum 41 and Simple Plan dropped that they're going on
yeah.
tour together. Come
I
on,
saw that. Oh, yeah.
$35 for a general admission. I would have paid 100. They're losing money.
Dude, I hate the fact that your fucking Detroit shows are on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Wednesdays. It pisses me off so
They
much because
dog
like
us
I
here,
would I would come up to see like I would come up to go see those guys with you like to go with somebody, but
right?
like they're always there and like then the Chicago show is on the Saturday. But it's like
Of course.
I don't want to do that. Like I want to make a weekend of it, you know? So it bothers me so much. You fucking
Is the Chicago tour for that show on Saturday?
I believe so. I mean,
Hmm.
I looked up what day yours is, because I was like, fuck, I'll go up there, and it was like a
Yeah,
Tuesday, I believe. So and I think the
it
Chicago
is a
show is
Tuesday.
like 2 shows after. So, um, yeah, sucks.
Oh, it's
And it's,
after.
yeah, it's 2 days later, I believe. So,
Gotcha.
or I mean, like 2 shows later. Which, dude, speaking of Sum 41, you want to hear this fucking bullshit, bro? So I went to this show. It was called the Rockstar, like the energy drink, Rockstar Disrupt fucking whatever something tour, right? And the people that were headlining, it was like Atreyu, fucking. Let me see. I actually have it pulled up. Let me look real
Like
quick.
Breaking Benjamin, like bands like that.
So it was Atreyu, Sleeping with Sirens, The Used, Thrice, Circus Survive, Sum 41, right? I'm not a
Yep.
huge fan of most of those bands, okay? I was a huge fan of the person I was going with, and I was like, fuck it. And I'm a huge fan of Sum 41. We
Yeah.
get there early as fuck because there's early show. We see like Mayday Parade or some, I don't know what the fuck it was. It was good though. And then we watch Atreyu, and I'm like, okay, Sum 41's next. I'm like, fuck it. I'm hammered drunk. I've sat out in the sun for 4 hours. I'm having a great time, and I get to see Sum 41. We fucking leave as Sum 41's coming on. I'm like,
What?
yeah, she's like, I didn't really want to see them. And I'm like, that's all I wanted to see, dude. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? And her sister was like half in the bag in the car or some shit, so we had to get her ass home. It's like, God damn it, dude. It was a
Damn,
great,
dude.
yeah. And I heard we are looking for the car, trying, and you just hear them fucking, you just hear Fat Lip start playing. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I was just like, no.
Yeah.
I was
It's
so
over.
sad.
I would have said,
Yeah,
you go sit in the car.
yeah,
I got my own shit
yeah.
going on here. This is why
Yeah,
I'm
I
here.
wasn't thinking. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I was not
Damn.
thinking. But so
So what
what?
is
Go ahead. Sorry.
what is a like what is a live performance. It could be like best game, best concert, even best like stand up. Like, what is like the best live performance from an entertainment standpoint that you think you've ever seen?
So I have one. I went to the Cubs game. That do you remember when Rizzo stood up on the tarp and made the catch over the fucking?
Yes.
Okay, so I was at that game. So he makes the tarp catch, and then Miguel Montero hits a walk off donger in the same game. So that was probably like as a whole. No, that wasn't the. Yeah, that was the game. Someone hit a walk off home run. It was either Miguel Montero or Chris Bryant because I went to 2 Cubs games in like 3 weeks and they both ended with walk offs. I cannot remember who hit the walk off
That's
in this game.
sick.
Yeah, it was nuts. But that was probably like the most like holy fuck like memorable as like a overall standpoint. But dude, my favorite show I ever went to was to see Kid Cudi. Um, I saw him back in like 2012, I think, or some shit. And I mean, it was just such a, I don't know. It's just one of those things where every song and you're just like, it was so good. I saw him twice in
that
3 days, same show.
that was prime time Kid Cudi time
Oh
too.
yeah, it was the best. It was like
I
right
was
when the fucking what's like the orange covered one? I can't think of the name.
Yeah, I
Indica
know what
came
you're
out.
talking about. That's the one
Yeah,
I
right
was
when
thinking of.
yeah when Indica came out,
Yep.
that was like the show. Oh, it was so good. But
Fire.
what yeah, so those are probably my 2 favorite things I've ever seen. But how about you? What's your favorite show or live performance you ever seen?
Favorite performance was definitely, I think I talked about it last week, but it's definitely the Kanye show. I watched it again today.
Oh, really?
The Yeezus tour. Yeah, I got the shirt on.
Oh, I see you out here.
This isn't the shirt from the show, but
Yeah,
um
same shit.
same shit. Yeah, because this is the feel like Pablo. That was the second tour. I went to that one too, but Yeezus tour when he had the mountain and Jesus came out and like he had the stage that like it was all Illuminati shit and it was
Yeah.
wild. And he was pissed the whole time and it was awesome. He did like a half-hour rant on Nike. He played everything from Click to Power to Runaway. Like he played all of his hits, plus like the Yeezus songs were great for a concert because they're like the beats were crazy and they were crazy loud.
Yeah.
So it was just a movie, and Kendrick opened. So it's
Yeah, that's
like what?
crazy.
And Kendrick opened, and it was right after Good Kid, Mad City came out. So
Yeah,
like
so just
the
all his best
opening of
shit.
the whole night was the whole arena was black. It was at the Palace where the Pistons used to play, and the whole arena was black. And Kendrick just had a like behind his stage, he just had a big ass screen, and then like the screen pops up, it's all white with like the fuzzy like TV thing, and then like the
Mm-hmm.
money trees uh
Okay.
starts playing,
Beat
dude.
stops.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
I'm assuming
chills.
everyone crazy. Yeah.
Oh, went crazy, dude. And nobody even really knew shit yet because like Kendrick was so new at that point, but everybody
Yeah.
like knew those couple songs. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
dude, yeah, such from start to finish. And Kanye was on stage for 2.5 hours.
I'll say that sounds about right. I was gonna ask because like that guy, I feel like I couldn't imagine him getting off the fucking stage.
Yeah, he was an hour late. Like the concert didn't start till like 10:30, I think.
Mhm.
And then he gets on stage and it was, yeah, he was just out
Were
there
you
forever. And
were you in a seat? Sorry.
yeah, so we were in a seat. It was James and I. We were in the upper bowl, and
Okay.
then these people that we knew were in the lower bowl, and they like knew that we were there somehow, and they just shot us a text and were like, "Hey, we got a couple open seats next to us if you guys want to come sit down here." So we got to move and go sit closer, and it was just one of those nights where like everything's falling into place.
Hell yeah, that's
Have you ever
awesome.
been moved at a show like that?
Yeah. So we actually had to pay this guy off. So the second night, the second day of the Kid Cudi show. So the first one I went to Milwaukee for. Um, It was me and a couple buddies, and then we bought our other buddy a ticket because it was his birthday or some shit. And then 2 days later, same show at the UC, someone had an extra ticket. I was like, yeah, I saw the show 2 days ago. It was phenomenal. I'm going. Anyways, those tickets were like up 300 levels, and the people that I knew that were going were down on the floor. So we were like, fuck, we got to get there. It was me and this girl, and like, not that like we weren't dating or anything, but I was like, Allie, I was like, go down there and talk to that guy. He looks like he's 18. You're hot. Go talk to him right now.
Yeah.
And so she
Girls don't know
does.
the power that they have
Oh,
until
I
they're like ready to
100%.
wield it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, Allie, I'm gonna get down there. And
Yeah.
she's like, all right. She goes and talks to him, and she's like, comes back up, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, hey, buddy, like, yeah, me too. So she comes up, and she's like, he said he'll let me go only, and I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, here, take this dub, go give it to him, and then tell him to let me in. So
Yeah.
we paid the guy a dub to. We were like, our seats were like at the tippy top.
Yeah.
And then we ended up
Like
at
your
the
ears
GA.
popped when you got up there.
Yeah. So and then so yeah,
We were in the mountains.
yeah, so we got down and we fucking got to the floor and met a couple people that we knew, and so yeah, we went from fucking rags to riches right there. But so yeah, I have been moved. It's a great time.
That's what I did, dude. So old girl and I were at Hella Mega Tour, which was Weezer, Fall Out Boy, and Green Day. Also, that's up there for greatest
you
shows
went
I've
to
ever
all
seen
the
too.
good fucking shows, man.
Green Day was unbelievable, and I mean, obviously, like Fall Out Boy and Weezer were unbelievable too. But holy shit, Green Day puts on a sick show. If you ever get the chance to go see them, go fucking see Green Day. But we were up in, you couldn't even get a foul ball to us at Comerica where we were. Dude, we were deep. We were so deep.
That's great.
And my girlfriend at the time was like, yeah, like we can't see shit really, but this is okay. Like we're here. That's all that
you can
matters.
hear it. Yeah,
like
you can hear it.
we just appreciated being there, exactly. But the problem was that we were so far away that the sound did not match what was going on, dude. Yeah, we might as well have been in a different state. Yeah, that's how.
Jeez,
Like,
might as well just paid to sit outside the stadium. Holy fuck!
well, dude, it's 420 to center at Comerica, so it's the deepest park. So they push the stage all the way back 420, and then we're up on the fucking
You're
like
behind the plate
on Mount Everest trying to
level.
watch this
Jeez.
thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But anyways, so Weezer was first. We watched Weezer, and then we're like, all right, let's go get some drinks. So we go down to get some drinks. We run into a couple people that we know, and we're like dapping it up. Hey, what's up? And this girl out of nowhere comes up to us and was like, hey, do you guys want to go down to the pit? And we're like, the pit? Like, what do you mean the pit? And she was like, the pit. Like, right in front of the stage. We're like,
jeez.
Yeah?
Yeah, are there naked dicks in gay porn? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Does the Pope help pedophiles get away with their crimes? Like, yes, we want to go down there.
Yeah.
So the chick gives us 2 tickets and gives us wristbands. Like, hey, like just send it down there, show them your wristband, and you'll be good. So for Fall Out Boy and Green Day, we were like, I was like a dick hair away from Billy Joel Armstrong.
Damn, that's
wild,
crazy.
Dude.
Yeah,
it
that's
was wild.
awesome.
And like Fall Out Boy had all these like pyrotechnics. Like I was sweating my dick off down there, but it was so awesome.
I can
so
see
cool
Fall Out Boy doing that kind of shit, fucking like pyro type shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Pete Wentz was going nuts. It was the whole deal. It was sick.
The only other show I've ever moved down like that with was which I forgot. I completely forgot that I haven't seen this guy, and I would suggest to everybody on the planet is Chris Brown.
Oh damn!
So,
come on.
Yeah. So the show was fucking Fetty Wap, Omarion, and Chris Brown, and then the chick that is in the Omarion and Chris Brown show, she played before Fetty, but nobody cares about that. Anyways, so we're there. It starts. Omarion is playing, and it starts pissing rain. We're on the what's it called? The lawn. We're on the lawn. And,
where was this at? I'm sorry.
At the so it's called the Hollywood. the Hollywood something amphitheater. They've changed the
So
name
it's
like 4 times in my lifetime.
so there's some
So
covering and then the back's lawn.
yeah, so exactly. There's covering. Oh, we got a max sighting. So there's
All
covering
right,
over the
it's
seats, and then yeah, then there's the lawn. I think it's. I've never been to DTE, but I think it's the same concept,
the same exact thing.
right? Okay, yeah,
Yep.
but it's in Tinley Park, not in the city. Anyways, this is where a lot of people go. Smaller guys, unless you're huge, then you sell out the UC. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, Omarion is playing. It starts pissing rain. Like I mean, I was absolutely soaked. But like, what were we gonna do? And people started leaving this and the other thing, and we got down to like we went down the lawn to the seats, but we didn't sit in the seats because people were still there, and we just sat behind them, and no one said shit because it was pissing rain, and we were like getting out of the getting shelter,
Right.
and then Chris Brown like ends his set, and people start leaving, and all of a sudden he brings French Montana out, and him and French Montana do like 5 more fucking songs. And I
No
we moved up like
way.
15 rows. We're standing on top of the seats, soaking wet, but just going. It was honestly, dude, that show was so fire. I forgot about that show. And Chris Brown, I
What
mean,
the hell was French Montana doing there? Just out of nowhere?
just in Chicago, I guess. I have no idea what he was doing. He probably was,
That's
doing some
sick,
small
dude.
show.
Montana.
Yeah. It was honestly, dude. Chris Brown is so fucking talented, dude. I don't care.
Oh
I mean, and
man,
Rihanna's the baddest bitch out there, but
the
Chris
baddest.
Brown is so talented, dude. He's so talented.
Watch, yeah.
So good.
The Loyal music video, yeah, 3 times.
Dude,
Or Look
all of
at
them.
Me Now. Any of those music videos where he's dancing in,
Oh
it's a wrap.
yeah. I mean, come
It's a fucking
on.
wrap.
Dude, he's
He's
so
so good.
good. He's so good. But yeah, I had but that was another one that I got moved down on. Never really got moved around on at baseball or at like sporting events unless you try, but who the fuck
Yeah,
cares? I mean, it's not the same.
usually some bad shit's happening if you can move in a sporting
Yeah,
event. You're getting
exactly.
piss
You're
pounded.
either yeah, exactly. Or your team loses every game and there's just not people filling the seats.
Exactly.
Um so
What
but yeah, dude.
so what is your go-to? This is something that's very particular, I feel like, per performance. What is your go-to
Okay.
like drink? Are you a beer guy when you go, or are you a liquor guy every time?
So it depends on if I'm sitting or I'm standing. Um, if I'm standing, I try to stay away from an open top. So like liquor, I
Mm.
try to not have because I spill. You're dancing. There's people on your fucking dick. Like
Oh
it's
yeah.
just I'd rather have a can of beer, or if they have like now they have White Claws, or if they had like a some weird liquor drink, but it's in a can, like a Monaco or something like that. I don't know if you ever had those. But anyway, like something like that. I'll drink those. If I'm standing, I like to have a can. If I'm sitting, and especially if I have a cup holder or somewhere to put my drink, oh, I'm drinking liquor all the time.
Yeah. I feel
Um,
like too because it's fucking tough because if I'm in the riffraff, like if we're at a general admission concert
yeah,
and it is tight and I'm
yeah,
trying to get like in the front, yeah, you got to have a beer.
sorry, yeah, I
You're right.
agree, 100%. And
You
it's like
got to.
you don't want to be the guy that spills your drink on the guy in front of you or the girl in front of you, or you
Right.
don't want to be the guy that gets bumped into, and then this dickhead is like, "Oh, I'll buy you a drink. I'll buy you a drink." It's like, no, no, I just got this beer. A little bit came out. No big deal. We're on our way.
Yeah.
Dude, that happened
Yeah,
at
but
Riot Fest. Sorry, go ahead. I'll explain this a little bit. Like it's a long
if
story. So
there's seats, like if I'm at an arena show, I'm getting it's a double Tito's and water or Jack
yeah,
and Coke or whatever
hundred
every
percent.
single time.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're paying only a couple bucks more, and you're getting more liquor, and you prefer it. So
Yeah. I'm basically only drinking beer if my hand is absolutely forced
yeah, I
at a
agree,
live event.
100%. Unless it's maybe like a ball game, I'll
Yeah, I
drink
was
a
gonna
beer
say
at a
like a
ball game.
baseball game
Yeah,
or a hockey game.
yeah,
I guess sports in general.
yeah.
You're just drinking a beer.
And that's I also it like it's just because it's more convenient because you don't have to get up because they come through with the beers. But
That's
like
true. I didn't even think about that.
so like you don't gotta miss anything. Like with the concert, it's like you can still hear the music while you're going to get a drink. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Right.
know. But like I went to a Sox game this year. For free, by the way. I didn't pay for those fucking trash can tickets. And
You just
we were
want
in the
people to know
section,
that.
100%. We were in the section. They have like a Jack Daniels fucking bar right up there. So like I was drinking booze. I was drinking like
Right.
honey Jack and fucking lemonade or whatever. It was
Hell yeah,
delicious.
the good shit.
Yeah. So like that's like if the accessibility is there, I'm going for the liquor all the time. So
Yeah, me too.
yeah,
Doubles,
dude.
so I don't have to get
So
up again.
okay. So a Monaco is a can. It's like a fucking 8%. Either they have vodka drinks, tequila drinks, like a Long Island one, like, and they're delicious.
No,
All
they're
right,
not, dude. Those are
yes they
always
are.
gross. They always try to make those good, and they always suck in a can every
They're
fucking
so
time.
good. Listen, they're
They're
so good.
not.
Shut the fuck up. They're good. I'm
All
telling you,
right,
they're good.
I don't
Anyways,
believe you.
Riot Fest was pretty much was sponsored by them. Okay, like part of it. And this dude, I swear to God, had maybe 6 or 7 of them in his hand. And I'm talking like this, blah blah blah. Boom,
No,
all of them.
no.
And it was in an open ass area, Bob. Like it wasn't just like, oh, we're super tight. Like this dude was by himself on an island, and I fucking ran into him. So
So you think it was his fault that he was wheeling by you at the time and
absolutely
just
not.
getting reckless abandon,
I mean,
or it was your
no.
fault for fucking
My thing
talking like
is,
your Italian ass?
my thing is, if you see the fucking train coming, get off the tracks or at least honk your horn, bro. He didn't say shit. He just let me
You
run
were the
into him.
train.
I know, but say something. Be like, hey, excuse me, or hey, like, I'm here. Something, and he didn't. Um,
I
and then
think
I
this was
offered
your
to
fault.
buy him. I agree. I say I agree, but and then
Oh,
I
okay.
say, hey, I'll go buy you. Here, I'll go buy these for you because like I feel like an asshole. He's
Hmm.
sitting there waiting for like literally like 30 seconds. He's like, okay. I walk to the bar. I come back with 5 drinks. This dude's fucking gone. I'm
No
like,
way.
what the fuck? I mean, granted, like, I mean, we drank them. I just handed them out to people we were with, but I was like,
Yeah.
who does that? Like, I don't know. Like, it's like, I literally was trying to be a nice guy. Like, I did something wrong and I was trying to remedy the situation. This guy was like, nah, fuck this dude. Now he's got a
Why
story
would
for
he
life.
ever leave? Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like,
I
unless
think,
it was
like,
like pouring rain or he was like somebody was in
no.
labor, like
yeah.
your
I don't
friend
know
called you
why.
over and was like, "Yeah, like I just got shot." You're
Like,
like, "All right, we got to get the
we
fuck
gotta
out of
go.
here." Like
Yeah.
that's the only reason that you would ever leave that. He probably spent $60 on those beers. Easy, right?
Probably, yeah. Maybe a little less. I think they were like $8 a piece.
That's so
So
crazy.
yeah, he spent at least $50, and I was like, "What the? Whatever. I mean, I don't care. I tried to do the right thing, so I'm
That's a
not mad about
jabroni
it."
move.
Yeah, but that shit was fun as fuck, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got to make it down to Riot Fest ASAP.
Yeah,
Those are my people.
well, you don't want to go this year. I mean, if you're gonna go see My Chemical Romance in other spots, there's no point to
Yeah,
come to Riot Fest. I feel like, um,
it's true. I plan on seeing them twice.
yeah,
This
you're a
point.
psycho, dude. I'm
We'll
still
see him
not
in Detroit
convinced that
and
it's
Vegas.
real. I'm not convinced that it's real,
It's happening. It's done. It's over with. It's happening.
dude.
It's not going
They
to be a fire fest.
added another show the next week, bro. That's wild. That is not how shit works. Like
Yes,
none
it
of these
is if
people
you're
had
smart.
a whole week. Like I get a
Yeah.
day.
Come on. That's a genius marketing ploy. Make sure like the first one sells out. People go bananas. Demand goes up
So
because supply is down.
you think that the festival was like, hey guys, we're just gonna put out one day. But if it goes crazy, we're gonna put out a next day. And if it still goes crazy, we're gonna put out a next week. You guys all gonna be down for that?
Yep. This was absolutely a calculated move by every sense of the word.
That's fucking
I knew
sick.
what they were doing. If you don't know, we're talking about When We Were Young Fest. It's the one with My Chemical Romance and Paramore and all these bands that are going to Vegas. And it was one day, 12 hours, noon to midnight. And then after everybody bought out the first day, and like what? It was 30 minutes.
Yeah. And it was
It
a
was so
fucking
quick.
a sham too, because you
Shit
couldn't even
show.
get in. Yeah,
Shit show to
I
get
was
in.
yeah.
I don't know how I got in, dude. I'm gonna be
Yeah, me
rubbing
neither.
elbows with like Victoria's Secret models and like Mike Trout's gonna be there. Like on that first day is gonna be nuts. It's gonna be a who's
Oh,
who, and then your boy. Hey, how you doing? I'm
oh,
the host of Fair Enough Podcast.
yeah, dude. You know what kind of sucks is that I don't think I can go to that. Even if I bought a ticket, like whenever,
What? It's
dude.
counting on you
So
going.
I maybe, man, maybe. So I just found out that my buddy is getting married this year. He's having his bachelor party in June, and he's going to. We're gonna go to Reno or Lake Tahoe, whatever, and like we're so plus.
So what? You're scared to go there twice?
Yeah, man, I don't make that much money, bro. Like, come on, I can't be. I waste a lot of money on dumb
I
shit.
don't think it's a money thing. It's more so of maybe like a days off thing.
Well, yeah, actually, that's what it is. That's 100%
I
what it
was
is.
gonna say
Because then
it's
I have
definitely
to
a days
do.
off thing.
Because then I have another bachelor party for my brother. Don't know where we're going or what we're doing for that yet, really, but that's a thing. And then fucking, dude, I want to go to Memphis or wherever the fuck that concert was. That Wayne posted, that one I sent
Yeah,
you.
it's a real bitch.
Yeah, I want to do that. I don't know. I just maybe, but I don't know. I wish that
Damn.
fucking Sum 41 show wasn't on a Tuesday, bro. I would come up,
I know.
but
So if
anyways,
we were to go to an event like When We Were Young Fest or Sum 41, would you ever consider getting up on stage and then jumping off the stage to be a crowd surfing person?
absolutely not. No chance.
No? Tell me
No.
why. Wallet, phone
For
wallet, keys? Is that why? Because that's what I worry about.
yeah, I'll say for one, I don't. It's a trust thing. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust
Yeah.
anybody that for one isn't phone wallet keys, and two, I'm not trying to get dropped, bro. And
Nah,
if
yeah.
if I say let me down, do they let you down? I feel like they don't let you down. I don't
I
know.
have never even been involved. Have you been involved in a crowd surfing? Have you ever been like helping the surf? I've never even helped the surf.
No,
Me
no,
neither.
me neither. I no, um,
Scared.
no, absolutely. Yeah, I don't really. I don't think it's also who crowd surfs if you're not the guy? Like if you're not the fucking performer, like I don't need anyone crowd surfing. You know what I mean?
Yeah? I think it's sick that fans do it.
I
Come
don't
on.
know, man. Maybe I wouldn't do it personally, but I guess like I would help. I would help, but
I
nah.
think if I was performing, I would not want to do it. I'd be like, fuck that.
Yeah, I
Let all these
agree.
other
I mean,
crazy people do it.
yeah, yeah. I don't. I mean, I'm not a fan. I think it's silly. I've also like I've only gone to a couple like punk shows or anything like that, or even rock shows. Like, and I have come to the conclusion I haven't gone to that many concerts. But everywhere I go,
You just step your
I don't even
game
think
up.
yeah, I don't think I've ever even been to a concert where there was crowd surfing. To be honest with you,
What?
yeah, not that I know of, at least.
Damn,
Like I think
dude.
of.
I'm
Yeah,
starting to
I
get mad.
know.
I'm gonna start just seeing shit and then signing you up. I'm gonna be like, hey, dude, like book this weekend because you're going to this, and I'm not even gonna be going, and you're just going.
I
You're
should go
going
by
by yourself.
myself,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, to
Yeah,
get some experience. You sound like a moron right now. You kidding me?
yeah.
You never seen anybody crowd surf? Fucking idiot. Come on. What are we doing
I'll,
here? You want
I'll
to talk
accept
about
all
live
this.
performances today? You're like, I've never seen a live performance.
I mean, dude, I've been to a few concerts. I've been to some big shit. I've been to some small shit. Suck a fucking nut. Um,
What
I mean,
about
dude, whatever.
you've never seen a mosh pit then either?
No, I haven't. Which that's the craziest thing in the world, dude. Get the hell out of here. Like
Yeah, I mean,
what?
that's for the birds. That's 100%
Yeah,
for the birds. I'm not doing a
that
mosh
is.
pit.
No,
They're
that
so
is
soft
nuts.
though. All the
You
ones
think
I've
so?
seen at least, but I haven't been to like a Slipknot show where people
Yeah.
pull out swords and shit. Some guy's got
Yeah.
a crossbow.
Fucking right. Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's sick though. A soft mosh pit I would do.
You think just pushing.
Just pushing. That's all the ones that I've seen. So just a lot of shoving, which I can get into if I'm hammered.
Hey,
I'm
Mr.
not
Shut
like
Stop.
I'm gonna be clearly. I'm the pushy. Like I'm not the pusher, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
dude.
get tossed around in there.
Oh
But
no. I'd be a bowling ball. I'd just be running through people. I'd just be like,
you would. You'd be a problem, dude. If I got on your back, we would be a problem in there.
low center of gravity and shit. Let's go.
People would be like, "People, this dude keeps running into my knees.
Oh,
He's gonna
chopping
kill
them
somebody in
trees.
here."
Oh man.
Yeah. Uh, Another one I had was difficult crowd. Have you ever seen a difficult crowd? I haven't really. Just anything like where shit's getting messed up or somebody gets hurt or like somebody has to stop either the concert or something like that or
No, I've never seen that.
like a
Nah,
streaker. I've never seen anything like that.
nah, neither have I. Um, I mean, the only real problems I've ever had with any live place is just like rain, weather. I've been to multiple concerts where it started pouring rain,
That's
but
tough. I don't know that I've ever
yeah.
been. Maybe. I don't know.
So the one day at Riot Fest, the first day I went, and I got we got there late because of work and stuff. We saw Coheed, and then I watched Lupe.
Damn.
Yeah, and then I watched Lupe, and that was the fucking shit. Like Lupe, that was one of the coolest sets I've ever seen because he played the cool album. Like, anyways, which was like one of my favorite albums growing up. And then it was raining that whole time though. I mean, it was like a slight mist, but like for 2 hours straight. I was like, fuck.
This was at
But
that Hollywood place, I'm assuming.
no, this was at Douglas Park, which is in the fucking hood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
and it's
thing
just a
though, like amphitheater.
no. This is just straight festival, four
They just
stages. It's just all
popped the
grass.
stage down.
Yeah, it's a park, so
Yeah.
it's just a big ass park, and they put four stages in
Gotcha.
there, and then they set everything up. Um, but it was
Also,
super fun.
how do you feel about outdoor concerts?
I like them. I do
Amphitheater or
like.
not? Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like. I don't know. On a nice day, dude. Like, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. It makes the beer taste better. It makes like the sun is always cool. I mean,
Yeah.
and then when it gets dark out like that, you're fucking sweating your nuts off all day, and then you get there and it's like it gets cold, and it's like, oh yeah, okay. So I
That's
enjoy an
true.
outdoor concert.
I guess, yeah, I do like an outdoor concert in the summer like that. The Hella Mega tour at Comerica Park was cool. Like Fall Out Boy kind of took us into like their last song was like as it was turning kind of dark out, and then Green Day
Mm-hmm.
came on and it was dark the whole time. Um, so that's sick. So yeah, I guess I'm not as out on them as I thought I was. I don't know. There's nothing. I think the best venue for a concert is those tight, like your House of Blues, your Fillmore,
Yeah, yeah,
those
100%.
places where there's
Yeah.
2,000 to 5,000 people packed in there, and like you're just nut to butt with everybody. I think like obviously the sound, it's super intimate because you're very close to the act.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I think that would be my
I
favorite if I had to
and
pick one.
that's why that's why I like the comedy show so much because it's like that,
Yeah.
Um, there's not that many like I don't like once again I don't go to that many concerts and like so it's like I like that fucking where you're just everyone right next to each other and you can fucking hear the guy across the room say something. So
Yep.
it's definitely the
Sick.
best. Yeah. Um, dude, if you were to fucking have you ever eaten at a concert or a show or anything that wasn't a fucking a sporting event?
Yes. But it weird circumstance like the recently um old girl and I went to Jimmy Buffett at DT, which is our amphitheater
Mhm.
place.
Yeah.
And we got there early enough to where like we had some time, and it's huge. Like it's just kind of like it's almost like conducive to eating because like all the vendors are right when you walk in, and then you keep walking through like down a path to get to the concert. So like there's just so much room to eat, and it's so available, and if you have time, like fuck it, like run it. If I was going to like one of those places we just mentioned, like a Fillmore or a House of Blues or even an arena show, I'm not eating.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just
I mean,
not.
I don't know if I've ever done that. I mean, what do you get, a dog, or do you get like a meal?
I got for that one specifically. I got pulled pork nachos.
Jesus, that's such a
It's Jimmy
mess.
Buffett, dude. I knew I wasn't gonna be like
Into the
going too
music.
nuts. Like it was sick. Don't get me wrong. Like it was very sick. I would definitely go again. If you haven't seen him, definitely go see him. But yeah, it was just like I knew I didn't have to be jumping around or jumping into a mosh pit or anything like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
That's funny. Uh,
it's all circumstantial, man. When you go to a concert, it's so circumstantial.
yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, and it just
What
varies from.
about and you've never eaten at a concert, I'm assuming? No shot.
No, no, I've never eaten at a concert. No, no shot.
What about the merch table at the concert? Are you a always hit the merch table person? Are you like maybe or like never?
So I'm definitely like a window shopper, and I always want to pull trig on something, but I've only done it like twice. But I think going forward, depending on what I see, I'm a merch. I like shit like that, dude. I buy people's merch off of fucking the internet all the time, like from their websites. But what's cooler than having their merch from the actual fucking show, you know? I don't know. I'm a big fan of the
I'm
merch, actually.
I'm a huge fan of merch, dude. I
Yeah,
can't not get. I have to get a piece everywhere, every single
yeah,
concert. Have
yeah.
to. It's because it's so, dude. It plays. It'll play for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
shirt never gets old. That shirt like never gets boring to you. Like you'll always grab that shirt and be like, "This is sick." Again, like and
yeah,
just remember those times like at the concert,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
especially if it's like a Blink shirt or like the Life of Pablo shirt, like shit like that, where
yeah.
it's just like
100%.
everybody knows what it is, so you can just
And
wear it
it's
anywhere.
kind of swaggy, also. Like it's not just
It's
like
also
some fucking
swaggy.
crazy graphic tee or something. Yeah, I
Exactly. You got to
definitely.
be careful because shit can
Yeah,
get very
real
uncool
hot.
very quick.
Yeah, real hot topic, real fast.
Real hot topic. That's a great way to put it. That
Yeah,
is a
which I
great
mean,
way to
hey,
put
they
it.
have some okay stuff at Hot Topic, but it's
They
few and
do.
far between.
It's
But
very
yeah,
it's a Walmart thing,
yeah, yeah.
you know?
So, but um, yeah, big merch guy. I remember one concert I regret not getting merch at. I was going to is when we went to go see Young Gravy, my boy Young Gravity. Dude, I wanted to.
Did he have sick merch? I don't even remember.
They were. It wasn't sick, but it was plain, and I like plain. And I was
Me
like,
too.
man, I'm like, why the fuck didn't I buy a sweater or something? I was pissed at myself, but
I like merch like this, dude, with just like something on the
simple.
pocket and then it's got like shit on the back,
Yeah.
Like the back
Oh
can
yeah.
be busy.
Yeah.
I just
hundred
don't want
percent.
the front to be busy. I don't want the graphic to be big on the front,
Yeah, I agree. I don't need
you
any of
know?
that. So,
No.
or like I'll buy a hat or something. Like as a Trevor Wallace show, I bought a hat. Um, the reason why I didn't buy
Comedy's
anything
different.
more, yeah. Also, the reason why I didn't buy anything more is because we paid for fucking meet and greet. So it's like, oh, I was it would have already been 200 in the fucking bag if I would have bought a sweater or something. So, um, but yeah, fuck yeah, merch is clutch. I definitely think.
If you're not running, I know it's so expensive, but you're already there. You're already
Mhm.
spending all this money on the beer and everything. Just buy the merch,
and
dude. Always
and
buy the
low
merch.
key, if you don't go to like unless you're going to huge concerts, like that's how a lot of those smaller bands, people like make a lot of their money too, like off of merch and shit like that too. So it's like not only are you buying something that you'll have memories with forever, is you're buying something to actually support the the performer directly. There's
Right.
no middleman, there's
Especially if
no
they're a
venue.
smaller band, man.
That's what
Like
I'm
that's
saying.
so
Like
cool.
that's
That's so
yeah. So it's
cool.
like you're like here, like this is me being like you are my guy. Like I love you guys or girls. Like this is
They
why.
always
So
say that too. Hit up the
yeah,
merch table. Like we'll be back there. A lot of the times, like the smaller bands will go
mhm,
back there and like you
yeah,
could say what's up and
yeah,
yeah,
100%. That's why I kind of regret
sick.
not buying anything from Riot Fest because it's like they have every fucking merch table. There's 100 bands, and it's like you could. I'm like,
Right.
damn. Yeah, I honestly was really fucked up. I didn't really
I
feel
didn't
like
even
going back
think
to that.
about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn, that's gonna be
Oh yeah.
sick. Oh man, I'm gonna have to bring $2,000 for merch to
for the fucking
that.
for to Vegas.
To when we were young, yeah, dude, to Vegas, I'm gonna have to bring so much money for merch. That's crazy,
It's like
dude.
I'm bringing
Think
extra
I'm not getting an
grand.
Avril Lavigne shirt? You're out of your mind.
Oh
It's gonna
yeah,
be so
fucking right.
sick.
Oh yeah.
Damn, dude.
But
That's all I got on my list. You got anything else? Any other interesting topics here?
dude, have you ever done while we're on this? Have you ever done like a maybe when you were younger or something? You actually brought up earlier, like a Disney on Ice or like a fucking like the fucking monster truck or anything goofy as fuck that you're like, why am I here? But also you're like, it's actually not that bad type of
Hey,
show.
dude. Hey, I like that a lot. That was my thought. So I have done a Disney on Ice. Liked it a lot.
Yeah,
What else have I done like that? Um, Tiff and I used to go to her like high school plays that her high school put
yeah,
on. Like that a lot. Definitely
yeah,
want to go to Broadway and
dude.
see that. That would be
I,
the shit.
oh, well, I want to see Book of Mormon so bad. We should plan that. No joke. I think
We should do
we
that,
should.
dude. I want to see all of them. Like, I'll go see
Oh
like
yeah, I know, 100%.
Wicked and all of
Like
like the
actual,
just
but
any
yeah,
popular. Dude, Phantom of the Opera would be sick
yeah.
live. It'd be
Only if
so sick
Charlie Day
on
is
Broadway.
fucking playing. Yeah, or
Gerard
even just
Butler.
like yeah, or even like fucking just going to like a bar with like live music, like live cover bands. Like I fucking love that
Yep.
shit, dude. Like there's this place called
Not as readily available as it should be. Also, let me say that.
well, so we have this. It's called Bourbon Street, and it's pretty fucking big. They have like one, two, they have four big ass rooms that all have a stage, and like one will have like a rock band playing, and then like one night a week it's like country night, and they'll have like country people or country music, and then like they'll have boy band night where they'll have like a boy band cover band. So like there's live music there all the fucking time,
Yeah.
which is cool. I mean, you know, it's like it's a crowd that kind of douchey, but also like if you're trying to get laid or like you're trying to like party, like that's where you go. But yeah, dude, I fucking love little shit. Like I know the big stuff is always fun, but like live shit like that, even like going to like a high school baseball game. Not that I've done it in a while, but like even shit like that, you're like, hell yeah. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's
You
super raw.
appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Um,
Yeah, dude. Disney on Ice, man. That hit me right in the feels
did you do
squarely.
it as an adult or did you do it as like a kind of like a kid?
No, I did it as like a young teenager. I don't know. I might have been anywhere between 10 to 13.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like, at
that's
the time,
dope.
I thought it was lame,
Mm-hmm.
but secretly, I was like, this is sick as
Well, yeah,
fuck.
exactly. Because you like don't even real like you don't realize like we didn't do it, but I've seen some stuff where it's like you don't realize how like technical their skating is and like how like professional they are at skating. It's like holy fuck, like you guys are
Oh, I
fucking
like the whole
sick.
thing. The costumes, the pageantry. Sign me up for all of it. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'll go to
and
every
also
show.
it's like and Disney is Disney too, so it's like you're seeing something that you know and you know is good. So like, why the fuck not do it like this? You know?
And that wasn't even when that hot shit was like, I don't even know if like Mulan was around yet. Like, I don't know what they were doing, but man, I would run it back. I would definitely run it back now.
Hell
Dude,
yeah,
like
dude.
Tangled and or not Tangled, but Frozen.
Oh, that would be electric.
Some
That would
bops
be
in there, man.
electric,
Some
dude.
bops.
You know what I heard is super legit and it's everywhere is
Hmm.
the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, always want to do that or Stomp, something like that.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
sick.
would. Fuck yeah, I would love to do something like that. Um, I don't know. There's so many cool things you could do.
Any like that's some Vegas shit, dude. I would be down to like just go to Vegas and just do shows like that. Like see
Yeah,
Chris
just
Angel or some weird shit like a magic show
yeah,
or some shit like that. That'd be so cool, man.
yeah.
Be so cool.
Go see fucking. Isn't Mariah Carey doing a fucking? Isn't she in Vegas all the time now? I think Bruno
Yeah,
Mars just
a
it just
residency.
yeah. I think Bruno
Sick
Mars
people
might be
have,
doing
dude. Blink had a residency there for a while.
yeah
Everybody will just take stints there, and yeah, that'd be so sick to just go see. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to Mariah Carey tonight.
yeah.
Sick.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean that's kind of all I could think of in terms of stuff. It's just funny to think like to see like you know what people go to and like I would like to know like what other people's like favorite show is because it's like dude like I don't think about who I want to go see. You know what I mean? Like you don't think about that, and it's like I would like to hear like hey. This show, like, you wouldn't expect it, like Chris Brown, like, or something like that, where it's like, you gotta go see this guy, I mean,
Yeah,
I saw John Mayer.
we
Just
sucked.
saying. Dude, his voice was
No way.
amazing. The show was fucking poo poo caca, bro. It wasn't good.
Yeah,
It was just like a never ending song. Like he never broke it up, and like he played a bunch of new shit, which whatever. I don't know. His voice was beautiful. The guy is an absolute talent on the guitar, but the show's dog shit. I was very disappointed.
yeah. We kind of went to one like that. We went to Josh Groban. You raise me up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a jam.
bangers, bangers. But
Banger.
a lot of his songs, like you don't really know.
Yeah, and they're all
So
like kind of gospely.
yeah, and it was cool. Like the band, like the orchestra that was with him, sick, super sick to
Yeah,
see a live orchestra. But yeah, it was just like, outside
yeah,
of the outside of the four songs that I wanted to hear, it was cool.
yeah, for sure.
I think honorable mention for one of the best shows I've ever seen, just because the singer is better than anybody on the planet, was Panic at the Disco and Brendan Urie.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. That
Unbelievable. We
sounds.
saw him on the Death of a Bachelor tour, and when he was flying around on his piano, it was sick. So
Yeah,
good.
I mean that's just one of those guys. I mean,
Yeah. If anybody here has ever been lucky enough to hear Mike and I duet Death of a Bachelor live,
I mean
you know what we're talking about.
it's requested by some people. So I mean,
It is
it's a
requested. It's
hot commodity.
some people's, like, yeah, you could say some people's drunken lives revolve around it.
Yeah, I get a call. I would say I get a call at least once every 6 months from Uncle
Yeah,
Kenny being like,
I was gonna
"What's
say.
that song that you and Bob sang?" At
Yep,
least, at
yep.
least. So, uh,
Bi-yearly, we get
yeah,
requested for it, for sure.
it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
fucking banger. Any honorable mentions for you?
Yeah, you know who I really liked. I saw was just the whole show as a whole. Um, it was Mac Miller and
Damn,
Wiz Khalifa. Um,
damn.
and I can't think of
Wasn't that
the
your
the
first
two guys.
concert?
No, but it was my first like rap concert. It was. It was fun. I got hammered. Fell over the railing on the lawn, and it's a drop, and I fell over it.
No.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
Oh yeah.
It was horrible. There's some photos from that day that are not very good. But
Well,
they're just
we have to get them now to put on here.
I think I could probably find them, and
Hell
they're
yeah.
bad. Oh
Let's
yeah.
go. I want to see them.
Um, but yeah, like just those two. And it's like now that Mac's dead, you're like, oh yeah, like you really appreciate that. Um,
Dude, I'm so
that should,
jealous of that. That's so
yeah,
cool. And Wiz, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's
yeah,
so
yeah,
cool.
100%. Yeah, and Wiz is a fucking performer, man. He's so good.
Yeah, that's sick. Last one, I think, I gotta shout them out for my dad, was we went and saw, he took me to see Van Halen, which is his
Oh,
favorite band ever. And it
mhm.
was on their comeback tour, when they had their lead singer back and everything. So all, like, they got the whole band back together. It was sick. It was at the Joe. Place was absolutely packed with 40-year-old people. It was sick. This is when we had Google Maps still. So we had the shit printed out to get to the Joe. And
Fucking
we to get there, so
MapQuest.
it couldn't have been me that typed this shit in. It had to been my dad. So he fucked this one up. This one's on you, Dad. He put in Joe Louis Arena, but it took us to Joe Louis, the boxer, like who the arena's named after. It took us to his house, like down 8 Mile, like the hood.
Why is that even public information?
I don't know. Why would it ever think that we wanted to go there?
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's
I'm in the
hilarious.
passenger seat, like
Yeah.
flipping
We're
through the
going the wrong
pages. I'm like,
way.
this is where we were supposed to get off. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
So
dude.
we survived it. We made it to the concert, but holy shit,
Yeah,
never
that's
again.
hilarious.
Not a place you want to get
Oh,
lost near Joe Lewis's house.
dude,
Yeah.
now I'm thinking about like more people that I've seen. Um, so you know who Rise Against is, right? The band, obviously.
Yep.
Bro, so they were like a fill-in at Riot Fest this past year, and I've always been a Against fan. But dude, this guy's fucking voice, they were so good live. Like they sounded exact. Like it was probably one of the best like sets I've ever seen in terms of like pure sound. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Those you
oh, dude,
appreciate, man.
I was like, holy fuck! Like my buddy that like it wasn't he knew like one song like Savior, like the one song that's huge, and he was like, holy fuck! Like I'm a Rise Against fan now from these guys, and I was like, yeah, dude, I was so impressed with them. Oh
Those are the best times when you go to a concert and you're not expecting, like, you don't know what to expect, and then you
yeah,
leave a fan of that band.
oh yeah, yeah,
That's the best,
insane.
man.
Yeah, it's
That's the
insane.
best.
That's one thing I like about the thought of a festival is because like you can see people that you don't think you'd ever see. Like you're never gonna pay money to go see them, but like
Right.
you're like, well, I'm here, so let me look at these guys. You know what I mean? Like that's the
Yep.
only thing I really like about the thought of a festival because it's just excuse me, sorry, so much standing, so much fucking drinking. It's all
It's a
day. It's
grind.
so yeah, but
Yeah, and then you turn around and you got half their album downloaded.
yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I didn't even know these guys' name before I got here. So
Yeah.
sick. That's the dream,
Oh
man. That's
man.
why they're there.
Oh yeah. Uh,
Cool.
I got one. I got one last story. I got one last
Yeah, hit
story
me.
that's super unrelated to any live performances that I thought was funny,
All
and I
right.
feel like I want to tell someone before I. Uh, Not really. It's not that funny. I just think it's you would get a kick out of it. So Sunday morning, I come home. I am hungry. I'm kind of hungover. I was up till 5 in the morning the night previous, and I ordered a Pizza Hut, and I fell asleep. And I wake up like 2 hours later because someone walks in my room and was like, "Did you order pizza?" Blah, blah, blah. And I left the fucking
No.
pizza on the goddamn porch like a fucking idiot. $32, man. Still ate the
32
pizza.
bucks? What'd you get?
I got a large pie and an order of they're called K Papas. It's like
¿Qué papas?
yeah, it's like a fucking tater tot with cheese and jalapeno in it. They're fire. Yeah,
I didn't know they
sign
had
me up.
those.
Yeah, I didn't either until I moved to Chicago, man. What do you expect? But yeah, I thought that was something that I should bring up because I felt like an idiot. I feel like people can make fun of me for that.
Yeah, you're dumb.
Yeah.
I wrote something in my notes this weekend. I don't know what it means. It's literally just a quote from our boy Gary.
It's a
I must have
quote
been
from
hammered
what?
when I wrote this. Huh?
It's a quote from what?
It's a quote from uh, Gary, our friend Gary.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I put this in quotes. It looks great. It just says, "I'm driving in the high lane and I need to move back over to the drunk lane."
That's what I'm
I
talking
don't know
about,
when he said
baby.
that. I don't know why I wrote it down, but man, all time. I don't. He doesn't know I wrote it. I just found it today when I was looking through my notes. I was like, "What the fuck is this? Why did I write this down?"
Oh,
Oh,
that's
he's
hilarious.
stupid.
Yeah, that's funny
Um,
though.
Update on my medical situation. I haven't collapsed since our last episode, so I'm doing okay. I know everybody's probably wondering about that. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I was like, dude, what? Yeah. I was like, what? Oh yeah, that was good shit though. Oh man,
That was good shit. We need to clip that one. We haven't even clipped that one.
yeah.
I feel like that's a story that needs to be heard.
Jack figured it
Unfortunately,
out.
Jack figured out. Yeah. Anything
All
else?
right, man. Nah, dude, I'm good.
Sick.
Fucking let's let this go.
That was a good one. Shout out to John and the Rogue Creative team, which is just a team of two, I think. Shout out
Yeah,
to our girl Jasmine.
yeah. We need to
And what is her
what skincare by Jasmine.
skincare by Jasmine? Go and
Yeah,
shoot her a follow on Instagram, as well as John at Rogue Creative _
yeah,
for all of your eyebrow and your advertising needs.
yeah.
Holy shit, I
Gonna,
need some eyebrows, dude. Maybe she can help me with my mustache. Give me a shout, Jasmine. Maybe
uh,
we can make something happen here.
make some fucking magic. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
we'll post them on our pages so we can show you guys them, so you don't have to go look them up. We're gonna fucking
for
force
sure.
them down your throat.
Absolutely. Next week, another week without sports. I dig these. I dig these weeks without sports because Mike and
Yeah,
I love sports, but I think that we're so oversaturated with it all day, every day. It's all that we think about, talk about, look at, that it's kind
yeah,
of nice to just talk about goofy shit. So that's what we're gonna
yeah.
do next week too. We'll find something to talk about. If you guys, as always, have anything that you'd like us to touch on, we'd be happy to. Um, yeah, we could just go through stories, or we'll go through hypotheticals. We'll do something goofy next week. So stay tuned for that. Like, subscribe to everything. Subscribe to the YouTube. Go and follow us on Spotify. I know you motherfuckers are watching our YouTubes without subscribing. I see the analytics. Okay, there is reporting that comes with this, and it's an absurd number. It's like 25% of the viewers are subscribed. So if you're watching, hit that subscribe button, okay?
Oh,
Or the man's gonna come after you.
yeah, it ain't me, it's him.
It's Mike. The man is
Yeah,
Mike. So you don't have to be too concerned, but he's just going to bother the shit out of you for a little bit.
yeah. Not out here begging
Um,
for likes or subscribes, but yeah, I mean, anything you guys can
no.
do to support, share, fucking
Yeah.
share our Instagram
Just
post,
share it. Just keep
share
sharing it.
everything.
Just
Yeah,
share
nothing.
everything.
Not gonna fucking doesn't hurt you, doesn't cost you a goddamn thing. Because one day it is gonna cost you something. You're gonna be pissed that you weren't on the fucking train.
And if you're an OG, it's free forever. I'll remember you guys. I'll
Yeah.
pay your way.
All right.
No cross count.
Also, if you got, we're probably got a draft. We'll probably do a draft sometime shortly in the next couple weeks too. If you guys have any
Oh,
ideas
yep.
on what we can draft, too, shoot us a DM. Shoot one of us a text, whatever. Suggestions are always fun, especially when it comes to shit like this where we're not really speaking anything super specific. You know what I mean? But yeah, anything
Oh,
you want
yeah.
us to touch on, we'll try to get after it. Any fun stories too?
Dope. Fair Enough Pod. Episode 8 is a wrap. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. And we love you, and we'll see you next Thursday. Peace.